Howdy, 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 Back Row Ministry, the world premiere, Mr. Moxie coming at you live and direct again from the Dodge Ram studio. Big things happening. We'll be dropping a t-shirt line in a couple of months. We've been working real hard on a t-shirt line inspired by my father. So hopefully we can do him proud and be able to do something that he's trying to do for a long period of time. We're working with Sci-Fi LLC in order to drop a t-shirt. So that's a dream that my father had, and that's something that hopefully I'll be able to honor as best as I can as far as promoting the t-shirt line. Also be dropping a video for the next single. Start working on that. Kind of a little bit, nervous about it, but I'm still gonna try to do it. Been inspired to try to do it, so we'll try to do it and see what happens. Edit it the best we can. We'll drop that too to you. Real quick, wanted to talk about the bombing that happened on the 22nd. And a lot of people think we're nutso butsos that we talk about the world being controlled by mathematics by a bunch of crazed demonic boogeymen. And this is a hard concept for a lot of people. The world has always been controlled by mathematics. Since the beginning of civilization, there's been some form of mathematics. Before they were calling it some form of mathematics, there was some form of mathematics. 5% nation, they use mathematics a lot. In the world, we use math for everything. Everything pretty much is math generated. So messages have always been passed through decoded mathematical means. In the military, we use Morse code. Morse code is a sequence of numbers to pass a word. So some of this stuff is old knowledge. And they're real sneaky with it because a lot of times old knowledge is buried. People don't pay it any attention except for those, who still practice it. And there's a lot of people in this world that practice it, and a lot of people get caught up in some of this demonic ritual that continues to go on. So the bombing, people say, Mr. Moxie, was it real, was it wasn't? Me personally, I don't think shit happened out there. This is the third time some shit been happening. You get paying attention to the UK. I mean, they need to fire whoever their head of Homeland Security is, because he's horrible. Every 5 or 6 seconds, something is kicking off over there, first of all. Second of all, it happened at an Arianna Grande. I've never been one to trust Arianna Grande. I think she's a little demonic little twist. I really don't like the girl too much. I really don't like. She's got a shady way about her, and I wouldn't put it past her to sign on to something like this. There was an article that talked about the song she was singing at the concert, "Dangerous Woman." Months ago, I think it was a March article that she wanted to use that song in the James Bond movie, and then James Bond died yesterday. So there's a lot of shady play that took place yesterday to go along with the shady play that took place the day before. So they got a bomb on that. This is how they do it. This is how they play the game. So they saying the bomb is 22. Think about it. The bomb is 22. The bombing killed 22 people. And the bombing happened on the 22nd of May. There you go. If you take 22 and you multiply that by 3, you get 66. And we go back to the tribulation. There's 66 books in Revelation. We go back to Revelation. We go back to this important book to some of these people who practice some of these rituals. They're deep in the Revelation. They're deep in the tribulation. So don't be surprised if a lot of crazy shit starts happening following the kickoff, which was this bombing. A lot of crazy shit, a lot of crazy laws they're going to try to pass, and especially the UK, they're going to start attacking you guys with some of these crazy laws. So don't be surprised when you start seeing these crazy laws. But this is how these people operate, and they've operated like this for centuries. These organizations have operated like this. They get people to be on board with whatever plan they got. They use fear tactics, because bombing ain't nothing but fear tactics. That's all it is. Terrorism ain't nothing but fear tactics. Manufactured fear to keep the people scared. Well, I mean, it's not going to stop Americans from going to concerts. Americans, first of all, we ain't going to waste our money. If you blow us up, at least we got our money's worth. Because we're not going to waste our money. But This is the way they try to operate, utilizing fear tactics to scare the shit out of you. Hocus pocus, this Islamic boogeyman, which they keep trying to sell us. Try to get across this dangerous street where I get my truck to go up. But they keep trying to sell you the Islamic boogeyman, and ISIS is coming to get you. And first of all, let me tell you this. I worked at a lot of arenas. Arena security is no punk. You're not gonna get a nail bomb in an arena. I mean, we got 3-4 sets of security, not to mention police security. And some of these places, they got an army in the places. So this is what they're trying to tell you. That this guy walking into the concert through 2 sets of metal detectors, we got 2 sets of metal detectors with a nail bomb strapped to him. Think about that. With a nail bomb strapped to him. And if he worked there, that means that he had to be in place for like a year. They said that he left and came back. So they trying to sell you that he walked into a concert with a nail bomb. Think about this. You can't even get into a baseball or football game with water. A basketball game with water. How the fuck you supposed to get past 2 sets of security devices with a damn gun bomb? Come on, man. Some of this shit should just be common sense to people. But we don't want to use common sense. We too busy looking at the news, the idiot box. It was on the news. It must be true. Then some of the biggest lies in the world is the news. You know what I'm saying? If you're not in the UK at the event, you don't know what took place. I can tell you anything. Some shit could blow up right now. I can just make up 15, 20 lies, post it on Facebook, and everybody be passing on the same lie for about 3-4 months. That's how the media works. Even after the bomb blast, they had shit going out like that. So this is how these people work. There's always a convenient picture of one of the victims. Arianna Grande, she got a picture of her with one of the victims. Come on, man. Come on. And then 2 seconds later, they got a GoFund page for the same person, taking your money. This is how these people operate. It's about mathematics. 5% drop this best. It's always about today's mathematics. You better be up on the game. Think about it. 22 people dead on the 22nd, killed by a man that's 22 years old. They trying to play. Mr. Mockney, peace and hair cream. Watch out for these dangerous